What's up, everybody? It's Colin.
And I'm Logan.
And we got the Pennywise shirt. We got the Pennywise shirt for a reason. Because we are going to be doing a Pennywise toy and head for the toy ranking. And we're going to do our favorite Tim inbuilt included. And we're just going to see what's our favorite toy. I'm going to do my figures and head first, and then Logan can do it. At number 5... we have the original. Wait, hold on. At number 5, we have the 2018 exclusive, a very rare thing of 2018 actual Pennywise figure. Now, this is a prized possession of mine, not because the figure looks really good, it's because it was actually from 2018. That's why it's a prized possession of mine. The figure doesn't look the best because it survived like 8 years, but it is one of my favorites just because it's from 2018. And a lot during the NECA figures, that's what the figure's supposed to look like, and that's what the figure looks like. I've had a lot of experiences of figures looking different from the thing. So that is my number 6. And my number 5 is my custom thing, Pennywise. We bought a custom figure, you can tell by the face, and it comes with a little bit of accessories. It comes with 2 heads, or not because it just fell, and a boat and a balloon. This is probably the ultimate Pennywise figure because it just looks so good. But I think the reason why this isn't higher is because it lacks some really cool accessories. Like, you have this sad Pennywise, that's probably one of my least favorite heads, and you have a monster Pennywise head, which is fire, but I wish it had more accessories. That's why it's number 5. And number 6 is a figure that I really like. It is the Tim Curry one. And there was another Tim Curry, but we don't have it right now. We have to buy it. And this is just a really cool one. It comes with all these balloons, even more balloons, but we only have 3 right here. And we have 3 heads. Not 1, not 2, 3, and 4 heads. You got the angry head. You got the deadlight head. I wish they added a little bit more deadlight effect. And you have the burnt front with this battery asset you slime, which wasn't great. And I just love the colors on this. And they used the ball joint on this and some newer features on an older figure. And NECA, you should do the ball joint like this because the ball joints suck now. But for this figure, it actually was pretty good. And for the Leatherface figures, it was pretty good. That is my number 4. And my number 3 is a really good figure. I think it is what I like to call it, the finale Just Dance Pennywise. And what carries this figure is its accessories.
Yeah.
This is probably the most packed Pennywise figure. I want to put this on 2 or 1 because of how good the accessories are. You have the battle damage Pennywise with like the head when he was like, no. Yeah. And like he's like, it's really good. We have the charred arms Pennywise head, which is really cool. It's even articulated, which is awesome. Then you've got Stan's biggest fear, the Peyton lady, which is really cool. And you have, might be my favorite head. Let's check for the head ranking that we're about to do. The Deadlight head, which is so cool, which should have come with the blood-soaked Welcome to Derry. So I always want to put this 2 or 1, but the biggest problem with this figure is the articulation.
And the arms. Yeah,
the arms are, because it comes with the big spike arms, which is really cool. But it's just, like, kind of hard to move this thing around. Especially, it's a newer figure that we just got. It's an older, newer figure that we just got. It's just so cool in the sculpt then. But it's kind of hard on the articulation. And I feel like I might snap it at any moment when I touch it. And number 2. is the It Chapter 2 Pennywise action figure. I used to be a little bit of a hater on this figure. I used to be like, what is the big deal? It's just It Chapter 2. I was more like, the It Chapter 1 figures were so much better. The Tim were so much better. Bro, it moved up a lot. And paint chipped, but in the actual movie, I looked at pictures. Kind of, this one was like discolored. Yeah. It looked a little lighter. So I just did a nice paint job of it. And I think it was so cool. And this head I was never a big fan of until now. The Bob Gray head sculpt. I used to be like, okay, no, cool. But now that I know the story, like, fully about Bob Gray, I love it.
Welcome to Derry.
I love it even more. And we got the tongue head, Pennywise getting weird. It's just a really cool one. And this might be one of the coolest heads in the box. It is the smiling head from It Chapter 2. I think that's really cool. And my favorite Pennywise figure is the Well House Pennywise. This is one of the best figures NECA's ever made.
Yeah.
I love the sculpt. And this looks like a new figure, but it came out in like 2017, 18, maybe late 18. You got the hand that has so much detail. You got the rod going through the head, which is sick. You got the little Tristan smile. You got a head that he does a lot in Welcome to Derry with all the teeth, and he's like in Chapter 1 in Welcome to Derry. You have the head when he turns into Bill's mom, and it shows the face. Such a cool sculpt, and I love how it has his hair color and her hair color. And we also got one of the creepiest heads. We got the Well House smiling head with all the freaking stuff down. This might be easily the best It figure ever. And we have to see the Welcome to Derry figures. Please, NECA. Don't do a ball joint, please. I'm begging you.
They're probably gonna.
They're gonna. And that's okay, I guess. But now it is time for the head ranking of Colin and Scout. In last place is this head. It is so bland. He's legitimately just like,
yeah.
Like, I've never been a fan of this head. One time Logan put this head on the figure, I ripped it off and put a new head on it. Because this head is just so boring. It's legit Tim like this.
Yeah.
And I don't want Tim like that. I want him to like something scary, or I can just drop it. It's kind of hard to hold because you have like this big hair thing. That is the worst head of it so far. And second to last place is another head where he's just like the It Chapter 1. He's like, he was a little more scared, and it kind of reminds me of when he was like in the drain. And this has a bigger reason, but it's just not a good head.
It's just super plain.
It's just super plain. I was almost gonna say not a good head. It is a good head, especially for a custom head. All the sculpting looks really good, but it's just kind of plain. Like Logan said, it's just kind of plain. And then you have this head, which I used to be a really big fan of, and I still am a really big fan of it. But you've never seen Pennywise use this when he was in his Pennywise form.
Yeah.
He was in the outfit of the painting lady. So since they didn't give it a painting lady figure, it's kind of weird just having this head around. Put it on Pennywise, kind of looks a little weird. So that's why it's third to last. And then another head is, I think the Bob Gray head sculpt. I really like this head. It's really cool, but I think I like more heads. And don't give me a lot of hate. I know Logan's going to give me a lot of hate. I'm hating myself for where I'm putting this. But I think there's just better head sculpts. And then the next one is the monster head from the first movie. I love this head sculpt. Especially from the custom and like the freaking eyes going the separate way. So cool.
So creepy.
Yeah, so far we have this last place, this second to last, this third to last, this fourth to last. And this is a really good head, the Bob Gray head. Really good. And from the Bob Gray head sculpt, these are heads that I love. But I think they're just a little more low because of the other heads. And for this one, we have the Deadlight's head. I feel like this could have been the best head.
Yeah.
The best head sculpt. But I wish they just added some more Deadlight effects, right, Logan? Just some more Deadlight effects. I think if they did that, this would be a better head.
Yeah.
And for the next one, we have the Charred Arms Pennywise
That's
head.
a good attention to detail that they did with that.
I really love it. This is a beautiful design. But if you put a lot of pressure, down, it would snap. And that is one of my biggest complaints with the head. But if you just leave it how it is or articulate the arms the slightest bit, it could be awesome. But when you pull it, it snaps.
Yeah.
And the next head is the burnt head. And this is a really good head. But do you see a difference? Do you see a difference? The hair feels really pushed back. It almost feels like they separated it wrong. Like Doink the Clown's hair from wrestling. This is what it feels like. And I wish if it had this head, it would, hair, it would be higher. But since it's more pushed back, it just looks kind of weird. And then up next is this head. I love this head. I think it's really good. Yeah. But again, just him it's really good, but it's kind of plain. It's really good. I'm saying it again. It's really good. But I think there's just better heads. So weird to say. Another one is the Laughing Head. This is the best head that's ever came out of the Tim Curry figures.
Yeah.
This is easily the best. Every time Logan gets a Tim or I get a Tim, this is the head I'm putting on the figure. It just looks so good. It's such a good head.
You can really see Tim Curry in that head.
Yeah. And now we got the Tongue Out head. I was not expecting to put this head so high up. But I just really like it. Yeah. The attention to details with the hair and how it's that and the jaw with the tongue out and you can articulate this tongue. Personally, I've never broken this head. Even when I pull on it or pull it like that. I have never broken this head. And that is one of the most stable heads ever. And another one is the normal Pennywise smiling head. Now, this is a really good head sculpt. It's probably the best one of it, Chapter 1, but I like the better head sculpts a little bit more. Another one is basically the same head, but more detail to it, bigger.
Mid-Chapter 2.
Mid-Chapter 2, with the bigger head crinkles, the more near jaw, and the hair is different. Smiling's different. I think it's better than the OG one. And then we have the It Chapter 2 smiling head. Yeah. This is an awesome head. I think it's probably one of the best head sculpts NECA's ever done. And I hope they continue that for the Welcome to Dairy. We already know what it looks like. Kind of looks a little weird, but I hope it looks better. And this is the smiling head, basically the same thing, but I just love how it's a little bit more bigger and not more down, and the hair's down. Every time there's a head with the hair down, you know I'm going to like it, because I just love Pennywise's look with the hair down. He's like the Dirty Dominic Mysterio mullet with this head, and I just love it. Then you got a head that is used a lot in Welcome to Dairy more than in this movie. You have, and it got the long hair. Yeah. Every time you put the long hair, it's a fire head. And you have the eyes rolled to the back of the head, or you can see it going up to roll to the back of the head. And number 2 for the best head is the Rod head. This is just beautiful. I used to break this rod all the time, but I'm being extra careful. You can even see a bent. I put it bent so I can put it in the head because it was kind of slid across, and you can see the blood mark, ketchup mark, and it is so good. But number 1, there can never be a number 1 for the best Pennywise head, and it is the Deadlight. And how it works is so cool. You basically give him the Paul Heyman haircut to get this off. I never knew that. I just thought the button works. There's a little plastic thing that you have to turn on. They take off to make this head work, and I think this is a great head. Do you want to take out, like, not do your ranking, or do you want to keep it in this video?
I'll do just the ranking of the figures.
Okay, just the ranking of the figures? Okay.
Yeah, because I think they would want to hear mine too.
Okay.
So, coming in last...
And that is in your ranking too.
Okay, coming in last place, I'm gonna agree with Colin. It's the 2018 NECA Pennywise from the first Bill Skarsgård movie. This is just such an iconic figure, but it's a really good figure to keep mock in box.
Because it looks weird without...
Yeah, for any MOC collectors out there, I think this is the right one to keep in box. Coming in next up, we got the dancing Pennywise from the dancing Pennywise.
Even with the accessories.
I really love this figure and all the accessories it comes with. And I think the suit looks really detailed.
It's the battle damage one at the end of the movie.
Yeah, the heads are great, but just the arms and the lack of articulations, the arms would kind of, fall off. See, like just like that.
I'll put it back on. You can do.
And now coming in next up is the 1990 Tim Curry Pennywise. Now, when I was younger, I loved the Tim Curry Pennywise movie. I think Tim Curry did an absolute phenomenal job as Pennywise, and I still think that to this day. But now that I look back at all the work Bill Skarsgård done, I think I like his role as Pennywise just a bit better. And coming up next, we have the It Chapter 2 Pennywise. And, this figure came with a lot of accessories, a lot of good articulations.
Bob Gray?
And I'll tell you what this figure does have, an amazing face cam. This is, to me, without doubt, the most realistic Pennywise head scan ever. And just the suit is so good. They did the hair perfectly. And, yeah, that is definitely my number 3. Coming in at number 2 is, the re-release of the 2018
a custom figure. So this is an OG, but that is a custom figure. I think only made for us. I don't know if it's a custom figure or a redone for NECA. I think it's a custom figure for how they did the hair. It's different from the OG NECA. It's brighter.
Yeah, but this figure is just such a classic. I think I really like the lighting on the hair. The suit is just so silver and gray.
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can
a
see
whitish.
how the hair looks different on that and on the face.
And I think they did the shoes really well, and the face has a really good resemblance to Pennywise. I also like how they did the lines on the forehead.
Yeah, you can even see another thing. This is more brighter, and this is more like darker.
But coming in at number 1 is the Well House 2017 Pennywise. Because, come on, guys, take a look. It comes with the claw hand that he uses to scratch Ben. It has the teeth, like when Bev put the thing in his head, and it comes with the rod, and it goes through the head, and you can take it out too? You can actually put it in the head. I think it looks just so cool, so creepy, and yeah, that is definitely my favorite Pennywise NECA action figure, and we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If
we had a lot of fun
give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and tap the notifications to get notified when we post a brand new video in the first 30 minutes.
And this is a longer video. I think we said it at the beginning, and if we didn't, if you're here, you're a real one. And we are going to have a lot more video games in the current future. This has been one of the most fun years, and we're already 2 videos in. It's just, we've had 2 of our best videos.
Yeah.
And we're out, man. Peace. You'll flow too.